today?
Good.
Good. Why don't you sit down? Now, JC, before we get started talking, your mom and I and you were going over the paperwork, and I just want to make sure that you understand that anything that you and I talk about is going to be confident. That means I'm not going to share it with anybody else, whatever you're saying, talking about, unless it's going to hurt you or somebody else. Is that okay with you? Okay. All right, so what would you like to talk about today?
Well, there's this girl in the class, and sometimes she can get kind of mean, and I don't know if she's mean because there used to be this girl in our class that was like even more mean, and they used to always get in fights, but I don't know if that's why she's mean or not, because I don't know if she got from her. But she, like when we play games, she just goes and sits down, like when we ask her to stop, and she just doesn't play anymore.
Okay, so there's a girl in your class that's mean. All right, what do you consider to be mean? What are some examples of her being mean?
Well, there's once, like in second or third grade, I was just sitting playing a game with my friend. She wasn't playing it, like, we weren't being mean. She was like playing a different game. And then she came over here and said, "You're not my friend anymore." And
How'd that make you feel?
I did not know because she just randomly went over there. So then I went to go tell the teacher, and then she lied about it, saying she said a different thing, but she still got in trouble.
Okay. So you've known your friend now is she your friend?
No.
No, she's not your friend. She's just a girl in your class. Okay, well, glad we got that clarified. So, you've been in her classroom, you said second grade, so have you always had the same class with her? Okay.
She was in my class for 4 years, and I started in first grade.
Well, how many people are in your classroom?
12.
12, so it kind of makes it, difficult to move around with 12 people because you have a small group and you're always going to kind of be near her. So, anything recently happened that makes you think she's still mean?
Well, yesterday at snack at our school, we just randomly saw her running at us, and that day we weren't doing, we didn't get in a fight at all. But I think it was Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday, and we were like, "Is that the only thing you've written in your diary?" And she said, "Yeah, no, I had some, but I ripped them out." And she counted the people, and then we knew that she was writing about us. And then she went to go sit at the end of the table.
Oh, so she told you that she's been writing about you and some of your other classmates in her diary?
Well, she didn't exactly tell us, we just kind of figured it out. So we tried to tell us a little.
Okay, you said that a few days ago you got into a fight with her? What exactly kind of fight?
Well, we were doing this banner for our school, and there's like this main artist in our class, and she drew everything and stuff, and then she would just color in different ways. We had to stop nicely, and then she would still do it, and then we asked her to stop, and she just didn't. She just stopped coloring.
So this banner in your class, that sounds like it's pretty important to you. Did she was coloring the way y'all didn't want her to? Why was she coloring?
Well, because it's the wordless book, and there's these boxes, and you're coloring. I was coloring 3 boxes, she was coloring 2. And for the green, she would just like color tell her up and down and side to side and circles and stuff.
So it wasn't as neat as you thought it should be. And so that really, I can tell, bothered you because she wasn't doing the best she could. And you said did you ask her to stop? What you said? Okay, and then she just walked off. So she didn't come back and finish anything that she was doing?
It was like in the beginning, so she didn't do it at all.
So she just walked away and didn't help at all. Well, how did you tell her to stop? What was your voice like? Was it, a mean, scary stop, or was it a nice stop, or how do you think?
The first time we were like, please stop, and then she would keep doing it, and then we said, stop, and then she just, it probably sounded louder though, because it wasn't just me saying it at the time.
Okay. But the first time that you asked her nicely, you think that would have been, if someone asked you to stop doing it that way, that would have been okay? You were okay with that tone if someone used it with you? But the second time that you said, a lot of people were saying stop, would you want anyone to talk to you like that?
Well, if they said stop like that, I would probably would want one person, but I didn't even know they were going to say it.
Okay, so it sounds like we're just having a problem in class with this young lady that you feel like she's kind of mean. You're not her friend, but she can't leave your room. We need to kind of come up with something that you have to work with her on to be nice to her, or you don't have to be her friend. That's completely fine. But I understand that in classrooms we do have to kind of like each other and be nice to each other. So do you think you're nice to her on a regular basis?
Yes, because we don't normally get in fights because we just, most of the time we just talk, and then something just randomly.
Do you try to talk to her every day?
Yes, and she does sit by me, and sometimes it bothers me, but I try not to get mad at her because she always asks me for stuff.
Oh, that's good. So how long have you been sitting by her?
I think it was like this week or last week.
Okay. So, JC, I want you to think about this for me. Since you're really not friends and you're trying to just be nice to her, this week, can you make sure, maybe try to smile at her every day, or maybe even say good morning to her every day, or how was your weekend? Can you just make an effort maybe to talk to her a little bit more? So maybe we'll try to find a way where y'all don't fight or argue later, but maybe if we start being a little bit nicer to her, make her feel comfortable, then it might change. Do you think that's something you might be able to do for me? Okay, so what I understand today is that you're having trouble with your friend, or your classmate, I'm sorry, not friend, and it bothers you, or we wouldn't be, talking about it. So we're trying to figure out a way maybe to make the situation a little bit more relaxed. And so this week you're going to try to talk to her a little bit more by just good morning, hello, and you're going to work on that for me this week. So next week when I see you, you can tell me how it goes. How did you feel about talking today, if you don't mind me asking? Did it help you to talk today, or was it okay talking with you today? It was good? Okay, anything particular that you liked about it? It's okay. It's all right. Okay, well, we'll stop right there because our time is up, and I will see you next week, and I can't wait to hear how this thing goes. Okay? All right.